Visitation rights. Okay. All right. We get that. We get that. That's a little more serious. That's a little more serious. Or a little more practical. That sound, that's a more practical situation. Number 5, the last one. Why would women be opposed to mandatory paternity tests? The slippery slope. There is a concern that once the state normalizes mandatory genetic verification, it paves the way for further overreach, such as mandatory genetic disease screening, ancestry verification, or reproductive disclosures. Okay, whatever. That's speculative. We not concerned with that. Cool. So, the 5 reasons why many women are opposed to mandatory testing: the presumption of guilt. Number 1, the presumption of guilt. Number 2, the reframing of childbirth, reframing the experience of childbirth. Number 3, privacy and bodily autonomy, similar to abortion. Number 4, safety risks for like domestic violence, so on and so forth. And number 5, the slippery slope, the legal slippery slope of government overreaching, if you will. So yeah, those are the 5 reasons why women may be opposed to mandatory testing. Now let's go to the second part. I want to talk about why men are supportive of mandatory testing. Now, so proponents argue that certainty is a right, not a request. So a man has a right to know that his child is his. Now, I'm gonna get into it later. But certainty is a right and not a request. That's bars. Yeah, the bars for that. And that the current system places unfair burdens on men. The current system places unfair burdens on men. We done know. Let's talk about it. Financial and legal. So the 3 reasons why men are supportive of mandatory testing. Number 1, financial and legal fairness. The legal system often assigns lifelong financial responsibility based on a signature or a marriage status. Like what? Come on. Mandatory paternity test ensures no man is forced to pay for a child that is not biologically his. Let's go. Come on, like that. It don't get more simple than that. Number 2, why are men supportive of mandatory paternity testing? Eliminating social friction. Currently, if a man asks for a test, it often triggers "Why don't you trust me?" Right? Okay. It often triggers the "Why don't you trust me?" argument. A mandatory law removes the awkwardness. By making it a standard and neutral administrative step. Let's go. So that would be the social friction. The awkwardness would be the social friction. So it eliminates the social friction. Number 3, why are men supportive of mandatory paternity tests? A child's right. Proponents highlight that every child has a right to know their biological and medical histories. For the child. Let's go. I say this all the time. It's not about you. It's not about him or her. It's about the child. Let's go. Wu-Tang is for the children. Every child has a right to know their biological and medical history, which is essential for health profiling and identity. Let's go. So to cap that, the 3 reasons why men are supportive. It's so simple, but it's so on point. The 3 reasons why men are supportive of mandatory testing. Number 1, the financial and legal fairness. The man shouldn't have to pay for a kid that isn't his. Let's go. Eliminating social friction, eliminating the awkwardness. Let's go. And the child's right to know who their biological parent truly is. All right, so there you have that. So now let's look at the government consequences. Let's look at the consequences of mandatory paternity tests and how that would affect it on a political level. If mandatory paternity tests were implemented, the ripple effects would touch every aspect of the economy. That's scary. That's scary. 777. The immediate and legal administrative shocks, massive infrastructure costs. Testing millions of births annually would cost billions. Whether funded by taxpayers or parents, it would divert funds from other health priorities.